What's up, guys? I'm out on one of my training hikes. It's pissing down right now, so I'm going to make it quick. Plan was to do a gear review inside this morning, but so I think I'll when I get back home, I'll do it inside instead. So my base weight is about just under 20 pounds, which isn't light by any means. Most of the ultra lighters are coming in at under 10 pounds, so that's without food, water, and fuel. But I'm still happy with my weight. I've used that for a few years now, and it's all good. But we'll see what it's like on a through hike. It's probably a different matter, especially going through the Sierra with a lot of snow. But anyway, the next time I see you after the gear review will probably be at the southern terminus on the Mexican border. And am I looking forward to it or what? 9 days away, basically 7 days before I fly out to LA, Amtrak down to San Diego, where I'm going to spend a couple of days, one in a hotel, another night with Scout and Frodo and Trail Angels, and then from there they'll shuttle us out to the terminus. So anyway, looking forward to it, and we'll see you then. Thought I'd do the gear review inside today. Since the weather isn't that great outside, it's windy, it's going to be raining, so set it up inside and maybe do a better job. Okay, so let's get going. So this is basically everything I'm going to have in my pack. Over here is what I'm going to be wearing. I'll go through that. And I thought I'd start off with the big three first, which is my pack, sleeping bag, and tent. So for a pack, I've got a catalyst, ULA catalyst, and it's a fairly big bag, but I like it. It carries the weight well. It's got the two side pouches here that I can carry up to 4 liters, 2 liters on each side. I'll have about 700 mils on each shoulder strap here for water carry through the desert. So I'll be packing close to 5.5 liters max. It's a simple pack, it's roll top, and it's got the front pouch here that you can carry your day-to-day stuff, the stuff you need during the day. I usually carry my footprint on the outside because it's usually damp or dirty. Anytime I wash my socks or underwear, they go on the outside to dry. What else? Really love this pack. It's got a good waist belt, good shoulder straps, padded shoulder straps, and these pockets, they can carry a ton. So I can fit my I-12 Max in there, all sorts of energy bars, etc. Inside, I have a trash compactor bag that I put my sleeping bag in, clothes, anything that I don't want to get wet. Okay, so for my tent, I've got a Big Agnes copper spur HL2 and 2 vestibules, 2 side entries. I'll show a picture of that so you know what it looks like. And I'm going to take these corner tie downs for the desert where it's really windy. Might need them for there. I don't want things falling apart. So, okay, sleep system. I've got a Western Mountaineering Versalite. Might be a little bit overkill. It goes down to minus 12 degrees centigrade, 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Nice bag. If it gets too hot, I just open it up and use it like a quilt. So really like the bag. It is a little bit heavier. It's runs in about, I think, 35 ounces. Have a Cedar Summit blow up pillow, And for a pad, I've got a Thermarest X-Lite, just the regular size. So 20-inch wide, I think it's 6'1" for length. And for my sleep wear, I've just got basic Patagonia t-shirt, lightweight. Use the Buff for a pillow cover, and also I use it for sun protection around my chin in the desert. I've got a cheapo base layer that I just got from Costco. I've used these things for work, and they're just fine. 11% merino, but they do the job. And Darn Tough's wool socks. And also I've got some down booties in case my feet get really cold. I hate cold feet when I'm sleeping. So that's my sleep system. Okay, so for the clothes that I'm packing, I've got Outdoor Research Helium 2 lightweight jacket, rain jacket that I waterproofed, and got the North Face rain pants. They zip up to my knee, so I don't have to take my shoes off when I put them on, take them off. I've got the Arc'teryx Cerium down, the puffy with hood, really warm, love that one. And I've got a Mech micro fleece that I hike in the morning when it's cold. I even sleep in it, so it's a great little fleece jacket. Basic toque, couple of pairs of socks, underwear, bandana. I've got 2 pairs of Darn Toughs. Now I wear 2 pairs at a time, so I've got wearing 2 pairs, and then I swap out with these 2. I've got a pair of icebreaker gloves. Not really happy with these, but I'm going to use them because they were kind of pricey, and as you can see, they've got little holes in them that I'm going to have to mend. But I'm going to use them until they wear out. So that's basically all the clothes I'm going to wear. For the pack, I forgot to mention, I've got a pack cover for the rainy days. I've got a bug net. Probably won't need it during the desert, but I will through the Sierra and Oregon. I've got a sun umbrella that I'm going to use in the desert. And by the time I hit the Sierra, I probably send that back home. And yeah, so that takes care of my clothes. Okay, so for my cook system, I've got a Snow Peaks 900 ml pot, and got a cozy for that I've made. Saves on fuel, and when you're cooking your food, you can just put it in that and just leave it there, and it still cooks the meal. I've got a Soda Windmaster. Just bought that about a month ago. I had the original Soto, but they say this one's better in the wind and more fuel efficient, so I picked that one up. Optimus spoon, titanium spoon. Got a pot scrub. And this one's got a ignition light, but that thing wears out eventually, so I've got a lighter as backup. I've got the Leatherman Skeletool. It's only 1.9 ounces, but great little knife, basically to cut cheese and sausage, that kind of thing. I have a Zeolite Pad that this is great, wouldn't go without it. It's wet out, rocky, whatever, at least you've got a pad to sit on. As far as water filtration, I've got a Sawyer squeeze that I hook on to a C-Knock bag, 2-liter bag. I've bought these pristine water treatment tabs with backup in case the squeeze gives up the ghost. At least I've got something to treat the water with. So I'll be carrying my food in a Ursack bag. Kevlar bag, which is bear proof, rodent proof. The only place where I can't carry that is in the Sierra courses where I need a bear canister. Inside the ear sac, I'm carrying a op sac, which is a odor-proof, basically heavy-duty Ziploc bag for the food. So that takes care of my cook system and food. Moving on to electronics. I'm going to be packing a 20,000 milliamp power bank. Upgraded that from a 12,000 since I'm going to be editing videos at night probably, and carrying a few more electronics with me. I have a wall charger, Anker wall charger, 60 watt. It's got the USB-C port as well as the USB. I can, through that port there with a lightning cable, I can charge my phone to 50% in about a half an hour. I can charge my power bank in 7 hours, which is an added bonus. I have the Nightcore 25 headlamp, which has 360 lumens max, and I'll be carrying the stick pick, which I'll use at the end of my hiking pole, basically to change that into a selfie stick. I have the remote control that's hooked into my phone, so I can take pictures with it and start and stop videos. I have a extra pair of prescription sunglasses that I'm carrying. 3 cables for, various electronic items. I have a flash drive, 128 gigabyte, that I'm going to be storing my videos and pictures on. Tripod and attachment for my phone for when I do walk-bys and various other things. I have the Garmin Inreach Mini for my safety device. Pair of earbuds, which these particular ones are the shits, so I'm going to replace those. Those ones keep popping out of my ears. And I'm old school, so I'm going to be carrying maps of the trail, a pouch for my passport, money, Visa cards, all that sort of good stuff. And then I have a pouch or a bag, Sea to Summit bag, to carry all my electronics in. So, all right, so that takes care of the electronics. Okay, moving on to toiletries. I've got a pack towel and toiletries. I've got comb, toothbrush, toothpaste, earplugs, sunscreen, lip balm, sunscreen. Then I have my poop kit with deuce of spades, TP, hand sanitizer. I'm going to be taking this roll of doggy bags that since you have to pack out all your used TP, so I'll put those that in those and pack that out in a Ziploc. And my specialized bottle for nighttime, my pee bottle. So, okay, as far as my first aid kit, I have a roll of Leukotape, nail clippers, tweezers. I've got hemp cream that I massage my feet with, polysporin, a few Band-Aids, alcohol swabs. And I'm taking a wiffle ball that I massage the underneath of my feet with at night. I have, for drugs, I have ibuprofen. I've got Imodium, Tylenol. I'm taking some acetazolamide for high elevation. That's in this one here, so I probably won't use that until the Sierra. I don't know if I'll need it or not, but taking it anyway. So I've got some repair items in here, washer for my Sawyer squeeze. I've got some shop cord with stoppers. Got a little toothbrush that if I need to clean out my zippers for the tent, and a strip of Velcro for any new shoes that I pick up for to attach my Dirty Girl gaiters. Okay, so that takes care of my first aid. So the items that I'm going to be picking up for the Sierra, once I get to Kennedy Meadows, I'll have my micro spikes, and I've bought my ice axe, so that'll be waiting for me when I get there. I've got a couple of snow baskets for my hiking poles, pair of gaiters, a pair of base layers, top and bottom. I've got waterproof socks. I like these in the evening, especially after a day of cold wet feet. They basically replace my camp shoes. And I'm going to send myself a pair of wool gloves. So whether these get wet, they're still warm, which I like. And then of course the bear canister, which I'm not taking this one, but I've rented one at Triple Crown Outfitters in Kennedy Meadows, and you need that for the Sierra to pack your food in. So, which is a bit of a pain because it's 2.5 extra pounds. Okay, and so that covers the miscellaneous items. Okay, moving on to what I'm going to be wearing during my hike, during the day. Start off with what I'm going to have on my head. I'm going to be through the desert. I'll have a wide brim hat. It's basically a golfing hat that I've got, and wide brim. It's SPF 50. Got a chin strap for the wind. After the desert, I'll probably be swapping that out for a ball cap. And bought a new shirt, Columbia. It's a fishing shirt, and short sleeve. Replaces my drabby gray plaid shirt, and it's got vents in the back, and so it seems like a pretty nice shirt. Along with that, I've got compression sleeves. I'm using these. They've got a cooling effect, and also it's going to help my elbows. My elbows are a little thrash, so I'm looking forward to using that. And then I've got a couple of flashy sun gloves. So for pants, I've got the Columbia Silver Ridge 2 convertible pants. So it'll help out in the desert. I can, for the sun. And once it gets, I guess, further up the trail, I can zip them off. And I've got shorts, and then I've got my Sax underwear. Underneath, I've got, or on my calves, I've got Senza compression sleeves, added blood flow. Yeah, kind of helps with the blood flow, and doesn't tire out your legs as much, as they say. Then I'm sporting a couple of pair of Darn Tough socks, so I wear 2 at a time. And then I have a pair of Dirty Girl gaiters to keep the dirt, gravel out of my shoes. And on my feet, I am wearing Saucony Exodus 10s. Love these shoes. I don't know why you don't hear more about them from trail, but I have used, I've used Ultras, I've used Solomons, Merrells, whatever, but I keep coming back to these. They're great. They've got 33 millimeter stack height. They got a drop of 4 millimeters, so they're not flat like, say, the Ultras, but I've used the Timps, and no comparison in my eyes. And in my shoes, I wear prescription orthotics. Without these, I wouldn't be able to do it. So I notice it right away in my knees, ankles, whatever, if I don't use my orthotics. Hiking poles, I've got a pair of Black Diamond Shock Pro. And love these, especially going downhill. They've got the shock absorbers right here. And on these poles, I carry some duct tape. And I think on the other one, I'll carry some Leukotape for quick access. So that takes care of what I'll be wearing. So there you have it. Next time we see you, it'll be from the trail. It's in about a week or just over a week. Leave on April the 12th, start hiking on the 14th. So pretty excited about that. Getting closer all the time. The butterflies are starting to fly. And see you from the trail. Bye.